Hi, Skylar. Thanks for joining us. We're going to start off with Alex Simon, followed by Jeff Metcalf.
Skylar, to turn around with your guys' performance you guys had Saturday and come out like this, especially without Diana, just kind of what does that say to you about your guys' just camaraderie right now in that locker room?
Yeah, I mean, the day after we got blown out like that, we got together the next day, and we just got together, and we didn't even really talk about basketball. We just hung out with each other. We kind of let our hair down a little bit, and it just kind of lightened the mood. We were able to just kind of vibe with each other, and I thought that really helped, because sometimes you need to just take a step back from it, and the energy was great. The vibes are always good, even though we played like shit when we got blown out. The vibes, in the locker room is still, we know what we're capable of. We still believe in each other. And when Diana didn't play tonight, we all looked at each other and was like, all right, next woman up, next woman in mentality. And I thought it was great, to see Sophie step up tonight. Shea Petty stepped up for us, played big minutes, and was productive tonight. Megan Walker came in on the defensive side and, did a good job on Jackie, who just, she had a great game the last time we played them. And I thought Meg did a good job of kind of, making it tough on her tonight. And I thought it was a total team effort by committee, obviously having BG and just her ability to just create her own shot. I thought it was total team effort tonight. We all did what we do well. And it was a big win for us. Obviously, we knew we had to respond.
We have time for three more. We're going to go to Jeff Metcalf with Arizona Republic, and then Doug Feinberg.
You've talked about the problem that you guys have had finishing quarters, and the first half you did a nice job with that. The third quarter was obviously not good at all. But the way you guys came out in overtime, the way you guys came out in overtime and just kind of put the game away, can you just sort of discuss what it takes to do that after after you go into overtime?
Yeah, I mean, obviously in regulation, we wanted to finish in regulation, but I thought we did a good job of refocusing. We didn't worry about what happened in the past. Even at the end of the third quarter, we were like, okay, let's leave it. Let's try to make it a 2-possession game. They went on the run, which we knew they would eventually. They controlled the tempo better than we did in the third quarter. But I thought for the most part in the fourth quarter and overtime, we did a good job controlling the tempo, especially overtime. We shortened the playbook. And we were just adamant about running plays that worked for us, just running it over and over. And we knew we wanted to get the ball to BG, establish it inside. She was getting it off the move. And then obviously, us just being aggressive, knocking down free throws. But yeah, we definitely wanted to have short-term memory after that regulation, which we felt like we should have closed it out. But I thought we responded well, especially the first 3 minutes.
Our last two questions will be of Doug Feinberg and then Danny Thompson.
Hey, Sky, the thing you're talking about, the get together, was that pre-planned before the game, or is it something you guys called the last, hey, let's get together tomorrow and just chill and not talk basketball?
Yeah, I mean, it was something that we had an idea of, okay, we got a day here, we're probably going to get together. But definitely after that game, it was important for us everybody came, everybody, the mood was light. We didn't talk about basketball. And, we said it all the time. We were in the bubble. You don't really have a lot of time. You didn't have time to practice like that, So you had to have short-term memory. You got a game, 2-hour slot of, or a shoot-around slot, got a game. The next, short-term memory. But we just wanted to come together. We got a lot of vets on this team. We know our potential. We know what we can do. And we know we have been underachieving. I mean, if nobody needs to say that. Nobody can put more pressure on us than we put on ourselves, the expectations that we have in this organization and on this team. So hopefully, this pendulum is swinging for us and we can build off of this momentum, playing a tough Seattle team at home and there. So we want to go into this break with some momentum, and hopefully we can carry the win from this game. I mean, we haven't done shit yet, but hopefully we can carry this momentum into the next game and just use it. But that definitely helped us come together, lighten the mood. And before we went on this big road trip.
Our last question will be with Danny Thompson.
Skylar, Danny Thompson, 3-point conversion. Great game and great to see you as always. Quick question. With a game like tonight, you mentioned no Diana, coming off a 30-point loss. And then you mentioned the team camaraderie. Is this the type of effort that you guys can have that can snowball not only just a winning streak into the break, but something that can start a snowball effect towards a playoff and potential championship run?
Well, we're not thinking about all that, Danny. We just want one game. So yeah, like I said, we just focusing on one game at a time. We all, I mean, maybe yeah, long-term goal. That's obviously just like everybody else. We want to win a championship. It all sounds good, but it's just about the work that we put in from now until then to prove that that's what we're trying to do. We have to compete, and we know we didn't compete well. I mean, credit Minnesota as well, but we didn't compete well in that game, and we didn't challenge them like we know we could. And, you know, it's just all about us not having to say what we need to do and just going out there and doing it. And so, like I said, it's great momentum. You know, hopefully we can take it into the next games, but we're not going to get too high off one win. You know, we want to focus on one game at a time, but definitely the goals haven't changed.
Thanks for the time, Skylar.
Yes.